few errands, and we thought we'd take y'all with us. Sure what happened to the audio on this clip, but what I was telling y'all was that we had gone to Aldi's and got our groceries, and we stopped over at Tractor Supply to get something we needed, and we decided from there to go over to the Home Depot because we are shopping for a tiller. Now, we would love nothing more than to get a tractor, but it's just not in the budget. So we are on the market for a good tiller, and what we're looking for needs to have a place to put a row hipper attachment. And while that one that we saw at Home Depot was very nice and has great reviews, it just didn't have a place for that row hipper attachment. So we decided that we're going to go home, unload our groceries, and then we're going to head on up to Searcy to the Lowe's because we saw online that they may have the tiller that we're looking for. So we're going to go on and take y'all with us up to Lowe's and Searcy. So let's go. Brought you down here to our local watering hole where we have some wonderful fresh artesian water coming straight up out of the ground. Y'all, this is amazing. It tastes delicious. So we're going to fill up our bottles. It comes out right here and it is ice cold and crystal clear, and boy does it taste good. And it flows down through here and goes off down there somewhere in the woods. And one of these days, I want to hike and see where it all goes to. We save our water bottles that go to our little water machine there at the house. I think we got this over at Sam's. So what we do is we just fill it up with this good old water, and then we use it in our water machine. It don't take long to fill it up either. Ice cold and crystal clear. That tastes real good, straight out of the ground. We filled up, how many is that, babe? Six. With the 4-gallon bottles, and then we have these little juice bottles too for it.
That lasts us a little while.
That lasts a little while, yes sir. So in addition to the onions we got to plant this year, we also got probably about 10 pounds of Yukon Gold seed potatoes. Now last year we bought about 10 pounds from the same place that we went to today, and we grew about 150 pounds potatoes from that 10 pounds. So these have proven to be very good seed potatoes, so we're looking forward to replanting those again this year. We also picked up these treats for our dogs. They're 3-foot long bully sticks. They're going to enjoy chewing on these. I wanted to give y'all a seedling update. Now, we planted and started these seeds back on March the 1st, and it's March the 17th. And y'all looky here at how these beautiful seedlings are popping up. All of that right there is the zucchini. And let me tell you what, it won't be long till we're going to have to separate these out. They're nearly getting to the point they're touching the grow light. These are all of the squash. These are the tomatoes. And this down here, these are the pepper plants, but we're not worried that they haven't sprouted because they're slow to germinate. So no big deal on that, but everything else is coming along just fine. Now, this up here, that is our, you know what? I said that wrong. These are tomatoes up here, zucchini, squash, and cucumbers. All of that is cucumbers, and they're popping up quite nicely. Now, this is something new we've done this year that we've never done before, and that is put plants on the top shelf, because as you can see, we don't have a grow light up here, but we have this really nice window, and look how the seedlings are leaning toward the light. So all of this up here is miscellaneous. These are eggplants, which they're starting to pop out. They're a little slow as well, but these are Brussels sprouts. We've got butternut squash. Look how tall they're getting. Over there, in the back side is collard greens. I got some turnip greens, cabbage, regular cabbage, red cabbage, and then back there we have some greenhouse gourds that are green, some greenhouse gourds, birdhouse gourds that are green, and then we have some birdhouse gourds that are white. I've got loofah started back there, as well as spaghetti squash, and this is a zucca gourd, and it can get up to 100 pounds. So this is my unique seed from rareseeds.com that I'm planting this year, something I've never grown before, and I'm hoping that I can get it to 100 pounds. Now, in the past, the way that we have watered our seedlings is with that little bitty thing right there with the little pump. You got to pump it down, and then you can pull the trigger. You'll get a steady stream. But boy, you have to fill that thing up a lot. So this year, I'm excited to have this sprayer. And I think it's about a 6-8 gallon sprayer. And it's automatic. All I got to do is push that button right there, pull the trigger on that sprayer, and I've got everything watered in no time. We would like to thank ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. We are able to grow a lot of vegetables here on the homestead, but we're not yet to the point where we can raise our own meat, and that is why we are so glad to be partnering with ButcherBox. Craving high-quality, delicious meat? ButcherBox delivers 100% grass-fed beef, heritage-bred pork, free-range organic chicken, and wild-caught seafood, raised with care, no antibiotics or hormones. Choose from curated boxes or build your own, with flexible delivery every 2 to 8 weeks, packed frozen, vacuum-sealed, and shipped in an insulated box. It stays fresh and ready to enjoy. Ethically sourced, incredibly tasty, and delivered to your door. Upgrade your meals with ButcherBox today. We left our link in the description in case you want to check out ButcherBox and have 100% organic meat delivered directly to your door. All right, so we stopped by the house and unloaded all the stuff we picked up while we was in Batesville. And then while I was there, I showed y'all how those seedlings are doing. We're really proud of that termination. Boy, they're looking good. But now we're on our way to Searcy because we are going to get what, baby?
A tiller.
Yay!
Not just a tiller, but a rear blade tiller.
Yes.
It's self-propelled, goes forward and reverse, because my back ain't feeling too good.
No.
I don't need to be wrestling around with that little front blade tiller we got.
Bless his heart, his sciatic nerve has been giving him a fit for months now. Matter of fact, we've got to go to Little Rock tomorrow for him to get a second epidural steroid injection, and we're just really hoping and praying that it gives him some relief with this one. But
yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Y'all help us pray about that. We believe there's power in prayer. So anyway, we just got to work.
If I wasn't driving, I'd go and close my eyes right now and get to praying.
Bow your big head. Okay. Oh my goodness. Bow your big head. Let's pray. Touch him, Lord. So anyway, we're going to go to Searcy and get this tiller because we would love nothing more than to have a tractor. I mean, we need a tractor, but it's just not the budget. So we're going to get this tiller and, again, work smarter, not harder.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. You just never know what the Lord has in store for our future. So we're very blessed at where He's brought us from to be here to live our dream. Anyway, we're going to take y'all along shopping with us for this tiller. Sorry, I drank something a while ago and it went down the wrong pipe. And I'm trying to talk without choking. All right, let's get on the road, or we're on the road, but let's get going and we'll show you what we're going to be looking at. To the audio on this clip either. I gotta figure this problem out. Anyway, what we were sharing with you is that we went all the way to the Lowe's in Searcy based on the fact that the website said they had the tiller in stock that we were wanting to get. Got all the way there and all they had was the two tillers that we showed you there on the video, but neither one of them was what we was looking for. And Pop is saying something funny, made me dance right there. I wish the audio would have been on this one. But anyway, what we decided to do was to go online. We found the tiller we wanted on Walmart.com, and we're having it delivered to the house this week. And then on Amazon, they had the row hipper attachment for that tiller. So we got it ordered as well. So we decided we would make the best of this trip and head on over to our favorite barbecue place for lunch. Ribs you could ever have. They have really good barbecue sauce too. Ooh, wait, don't that look good? Well, y'all, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today as we ran out all of our errands. We're fixing to eat our lunch and call it an afternoon.
Some people get big drinking beer. Not me. I eat barbecue.
Well, the good thing is being on carnivore, we can have all this we want. I'm so hungry, I can't talk straight. All right now, y'all, until next time, y'all be blessed. Bye.